football fans, UFL fans, well, the Birmingham Stallions have done it again. They are going back to their third straight championship game, this time for the UFL championship game. They win their first ever USFL conference trophy, coming over from the old USFL league. They win 31-18. And my goodness, this was some type of game. I can tell you what, in the first half, it kind of reminded me, I was seeing visions of 2 years ago, where I remember where my 91 New Jersey Generals beat the Philadelphia Stars in a tight game, and the next week got dominated by the same Stars to lose that conference game. This game was looking like that in the first half, where it seemed like Michigan came out, they score on their first possession, a pretty nice touchdown pass from Danny Etling to COC Mariner for a 35-yard touchdown pass. On the ensuing drive, the Stallions go for a 4th and 1 own territory, don't get it. Etling puts a field goal on the board, and before you know it, it was already 9-0. It was 18-6 at the half, I think, and then Birmingham scores 28 unanswered points to win this game 31-18. Now, even though the first half reminded me of that 2021 conference title game between the Generals and Stars, the third quarter started reminded me of Super Bowl V between the Colts and the Cowboys, where they just exchanged turnover, interceptions, penalties. It looked like the Blunderball out there. That's how bad it was. But let's go through the game. Total yards, Birmingham wins 365 to 253. Michigan had the time possession game, 33 to 27 minutes. They also had the total plays, 59 to 53. But Birmingham had yards. They won the passing game and they won the running game, which I thought Michigan really had to win if they're going to beat this. If they're going to beat the Stallions, they had to dominate on the ground. And as I said, you cannot be one-dimensional against this team and expect to beat Birmingham. Danny Etling was 18 of 29 for 182 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. It got ugly. Adrian Martinez did not look that much better. He was 10 of 19 for 164 yards, 1-1. Matt Corral came in 9 of 11 for 120 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interceptions. So it goes to wonder who will start next week the championship game. Will it be Martinez or Corral? I think it will be Martinez, but as we've seen throughout the year, Skip Holt is willing to pull the hook real quickly and go to Corral. And this is why I said Adrian Martinez might have been the best player in the league this year. And I would say I would give him the Offensive Player of the Year award. But the league MVP by far, to me, is still A.J. McCarron. And this today proves it because Skip Holtz has Matt Corral to go to and still has J. Ross Smith if he had to. Andy Beck has A.J. McCarron, and then he's got to keep his fingers crossed that Manny Wilkins can somehow not destroy the game. But man, in the third quarter, I mean, this was a good defensive game too. I mean, 4 sacks for the Panthers, 5 for the Stallions. My goodness, 4 fumbles for the Stallions, 2 for the Panthers. Michigan did get 6 points or 4 turnovers. Birmingham only got 3, and I'm sorry, but the reason why Michigan is probably not winning this game because they left too many first half points go by the board. And of course, in the third quarter, you saw the blocked field goal, and once you saw that blocked field goal, it was like, okay, now here comes the Stallions' momentum. That's exactly what happened. So, Michigan is going home. Coach of the year, Mike Nolan, was, well, listen, as I said, I'm gonna piss off the Panther fans again, but I don't care. They would have been better off having Bryce Perkins in this game. Now I know he was hurt, he was placed on injured reserve, but he could just do more for the team than Denny Atling could. I mean, I'm gonna say it again. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm not losing sleep over Lewerke, E.J. Perry, or Denny Atling. I'm not. And right now, the Birmingham Stallions should be concerned because A.J. Martinez, the league seems to be catching up to him pretty good. And he's learning the difference between playing in Nebraska and a pro league like the UFL. Even though it's not the NFL, it's still pro football. These guys have plenty of experience on the pro level. So we got one half of what I thought this league needed. I think the league needed a Birmingham St. Louis game. We get half of that. Now we get to see Birmingham go next week and become a dynasty if they win their third straight against either San Antonio, who's the only team to beat Michigan this year, or St. Louis, when Andy Beck told Skip Holtz in the game, we'll see at the end of the year. And right now, listen, this is about business only. Tomorrow, that place is going to be pretty full at the Dome, and I'm hoping next week, if they win, it'll be even fuller. This is about business, not against San Antonio. I like the fans. I like Wade Davis. Wade Phillips. But this is about business. I think for the league, to see the Stallions go for 3 in a row on the road in the most hostile environment in the league will be something. Will St. Louis be able to use that to knock off the Stallions? We'll see. Or if San Antonio wins, we're still going to get a good game. But for atmosphere and business, I'm rooting for St. Louis. But this today is about the Birmingham Stallions. I was happy to see they did use the old USFL trophy to present them as the conference champions. I imagine we're going to see that pretty wild XFL trophy tomorrow for their conference game. Of course, Danny Garcia was there to present the trophy, and once again, The Rock missing in action. Do us a favor, Rock. Just sell your shares and just get out of the league. I'm serious. Sell to someone who actually wants to be part of this league. So, let me know what you thought about this game. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was a tale of one half, and the first half looking like, well, we may have an upset here. Then the third quarter looking like the blunderball, and of course, the fourth quarter, where it means the most, the Stallions do what they do best, find ways to win games, even when things were going against them. That is the difference between a championship team like the Stallions and a contender like the Panthers. And the other thing is, Skip Holtz had Matt Corral in the bullpen, and Mike Nolan had Lewerke to back up Atling today. There it is. But what a game. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's primetime game in St. Louis. I'm looking forward to tonight's game 1 of the Stanley Cup also. Fans, let me know what you think about today's game. Who do you want to see Birmingham play against next week? Will Birmingham win? Does Birmingham need to play better? And I think they do. If you don't think so, let me remind you how my DC Defenders did last year in the championship game, coming in at 10-1. I'll leave it right there. All right, folks, for the love of football, we hope you enjoyed today's action, enjoy tomorrow's game, and we'll talk to you tomorrow after the XFL Championship. You all have a good night.